Introducing new Moth Be Gone. Welcome back to WETT The Splash, the home of all your naughty little secrets.
We are live from the scene of the accident, and the death toll has climbed to a staggering rate.
Welcome back, motherfuckers. We did it. Like I say every single episode when we start, we did it. We somehow were here again for another episode. Episode 204. And you know what? It's been 204 episodes by now. You probably tried some black tie CBD. It's 10% off, bro, if you use Stick One. Other than that, don't order it if you're not going to use the promo code. All right, they don't need the business unless they know. Why would you not use the promo code?
I don't know.
Dude,
honestly.
I know somebody who didn't use the promo code.
And they listen to the show?
And they listen to the show.
That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, they
want to pay you full price. They're trying to help out the business.
You know what? It's high quality shit. Deserves full price. And you know that, folks, people. That voice, people.
Wow. Good start.
Hell yeah, we're in here today. We got Cody. Yeah. We got my other half.
Yeah,
what's up,
your
bro?
Better half.
Hell yeah, dude. We're fucking City Bumpkins Podcast. By now, hopefully you guys have gone and checked it out. Maybe you guys got to see the live show. It's a whole lot of fun. We actually just recorded one, and after this, we're fucking recording another because we sit in the studio for fucking 6 hours to bring entertainment.
Yeah. Dude, it's funny because we're supposed to only have an hour runtime for each episode of City Bumpkins. We record 2 at once. And then, like today, we're both recording tats, and you're normally the one that's doing tats. It should be on paper like 3-hour runtime. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it always takes us like 5 fucking hours. I don't know how long you spend doing tats after we get done doing City Bumpkins.
Yeah.
But it's definitely going to be like a 5-hour day today.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even recording on my side. Sorry, Thomas.
Oh, it's all good.
You're just not going to have that.
I'll figure something out.
Okay, I'm recording now. That's fine.
Yeah.
You're only missing like the first like 2 minutes of me.
By the way,
talking.
that's a $100 upcharge, John.
Yep,
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Oh shit.
someone's gotta get more foam for these walls. Oh my god, dude. All right, so City Bumpkins, go fucking check it out. It's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. And dude, it's 6 hours though, I think, for us. Usually it takes we get here like 8.
You got to do setup too.
Yeah, we get here at 8. Usually we're recording by like 9 or 10 hopefully. And then we're usually done around 2 is when we start like packing shit up. It's a long day.
Yeah. It's a lot of work. You guys that like listen to podcasts, you may not realize how much like just goes into. You might think it's just 2 slapdicks sitting down talking into a microphone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you got all the time.
Yeah.
You got all. Yeah.
For this portion,
you're not far off.
for this part of it, you know.
Yeah, that is part of
That's
it.
the title of the chapter in the to-do list. That's highlighted in bold. You know what I'm saying? Get 2 slapdicks.
Yeah, exactly. But you got all the pre-work that you do during the week, making sure that your segments are good to go.
Yeah.
And then you got the setup. Then you have the actual recording, and then you have afterwards, and then you have the editing, and then you have the promotion. So it's a damn near full-time job per podcast.
Yeah, dude. And like fucking the segments alone, like we've had several like hour-plus long meetings where we'd sit down and shuffle them around, move them around, fucking talk about them, get rid of them, make new ones. Yeah. Fucking stare at the screen blindly on a Google Doc together.
I mean, you guys basically do a drawing room, like you would if you were doing for like a TV show, series or movie. You guys actually have drawing meetings.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
That show takes a lot. It's a lot. Like this show we've kind of gotten into a groove. It's been a really long time. Mm-hmm. Thomas doesn't even have to really set up the board when he does it. He gets to click the John button and it's on perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes me sound like sex as soon as he opens the thing up, dude.
It sounds like sex, smells like disappointment.
Smells like rubber.
Yeah.
But so how was your week, man?
It was good, man. I was sick last weekend.
Dude, you were sick.
Yeah, in the beginning of this week. Yeah, like strep throat as an adult is the real deal. I'd rather cut my dick off than go through that again for real.
I don't know, cutting my dick off, that's a lot. Come on.
Dude, also is being sick as a man. Like a woman will never understand what it's like to be sick as a man. You know, like it's worse than childbirth.
Yeah. They don't get it.
So all your female listeners are pulling their fucking hair out right now.
Oh my god, there's a
you
few
don't fucking understand. Are you mansplaining to me?
Yeah. This is why we don't put the names in the episode title, so we could trick them. You know, every now and then the girls will listen to this stuff, and then you catch a Cody on one episode, they get to scream at their radio for an hour.
Yeah, dude. So when we did the Redneck Review, now BB Cast, now nothing.
R.I.P. Goddamn.
R.I.P.
It's a good show, man.
Rest in peace to that show.
Yeah.
On Anchor, that's where our hosting platform. We get to see the breakdown of like our listeners, like their gender and stuff. We got up to where we had like 30% of our listeners were women. And so I spent 3 episodes just trashing women, and it got back down to like 15%. And I was like, all right, that's a good number to say.
That's better.
Like I legit would say on the show, I'm like, 30% of you listening are women. This is why you should listen. And I just bash on women for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And Quit would just be sitting over there like, what are you doing?
Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this? And then it got back down to 50. I would give updates every week on like the women that were listening, and we'd get more dude listeners.
Yeah.
And it got down to 15%. I'm like, all right, guys, I feel comfortable having 15% female listeners. You guys get to pass this week.
Yeah. I feel like it just feels safer. You know,
but it's crazy to watch that. Like you can actually turn listeners away just by just dumping on them.
In real time, you can watch the numbers fall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, okay. So when the Shine left us, when Mike stopped recording with us, which has been almost 20 episodes. Shout out to him, by the way. I believe we have a voicemail by him today that we'll listen to.
Or somebody who sounds like him.
Yeah, there's
somebody who sounds like him.
A mysterious force that loves money. So when he left, I came on the Redneck Review, and you guys had me explain kind of what happened and what was going to be happening with this show, which surprising to fucking me. It's still going pretty well, honestly.
Yeah, no, I agree. I listen every week. Yeah, you haven't really. I mean, obviously, you don't have the shine, but you still do a good job. And Thomas is a good third. You know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
And just smoke marijuana. And not really pay attention.
I often find myself like when I'm listening, like if I really so I'll hear you like talking about stuff.
Yeah.
And there is a small thing that is keeping me from sending you about 50 minutes worth of like voice chats over Facebook Messenger. Just like responding to the episode, but it's not in real time, so I don't do it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Just like you'll be talking about something, and I'll be like, "That's funny," or I've got an idea. So like what it comes out on Wednesday.
Comes out on Wednesdays. Records on Sundays.
Yeah. So Wednesday, you would just be like at work or something, and your phone's blowing up, and like, what the fuck is going on? It's just me, just like, it's just like laughing into my phone.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Send them in. You know what? We should play your Road Burgers thing live on the air. You know what I'm saying? I think.
Well, because like I thought that was the original. That's exactly like what I thought while I was listening to that episode, because that was like 3-4 episodes ago.
Yeah.
And that's like the kind of shit I would be sending you, but like every time a topic came up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey man, you could send them in. I listen to voicemails on the show now. Like, we usually get one from like Bubbles or Mike. But let's put the one that you put in, actually in the group chat, which I thought this was fucking hilarious, and then we could talk about it on air.
Okay.
Hold the fuck up. All right. So you say you get a road burger, so that when you get home you still have something to eat. What's the purpose of separating out your meal so that you have something to eat in the car, and then also something to eat when you get home? Like, isn't there something more depressing about taking home fast food to like sit down at your dinner table and eat as a meal than to just shove it in your fat fucking face on your way home? I'm confused.
I like when you add "I'm confused" at the end. It just sounded so like disappointed and passive aggressive. Like,
sorry, Dad.
Why are you doing this?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what you guys are doing over there. You know?
Well, okay. Here's my question for you: are you eating at a fucking dinner table when you like eat meals?
Well, see, that's the thing. If I'm gonna eat in the car, dude, I'm eating in the car. You know what I mean? Because if I'm getting fast food or something like that, I'm eating it in the car. I'm not waiting until I get home because then it's like less fresh, and then you just like sit down with like colder fries and like a colder meal and stuff. Yeah, and like you're eating fast food because you hate your life, not because you're like proud of it. You know? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if it's a set down meal, then you cook something at home. But if you're eating fast food, you got to eat that in disgust in your car, away from the view of society.
You know what this is? This is because your wife's hot. This is what you don't want to eat in front of her. You don't want her to see you going in on a three-piece.
Yeah, no, she would. Yeah, she would be like, "Are you fucking kidding?" Yeah. I don't really eat fast food anymore. I think I've had it like once in the last month.
You get like ketchup on you.
But I know that if I ate like fast food in front of my wife, she'd be like, I'd hear about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you gotta eat it quick before she gets home.
So okay, let's say you're at the house, and you just make yourself like a sandwich. It's just you. Yeah. Right. Where are you going to eat that sandwich? Are you going to a dinner table to eat that sandwich?
No, I sit on the couch and put on a podcast, and then just eat it on my coffee table because we have a dining room table, but my wife just puts shit on there.
Okay,
so I can't use it.
Word.
Okay, so then when you and your wife have meals together at the house, you guys are at a table or at the coffee table?
At the coffee table, or we don't eat the same things. She does keto and fuck keto. So and usually she's not home like whenever I am. Like we have very different schedules. Okay. So like I'll go home at like 4:15 or so, and then most of the time she won't be home till like 6, 7, 8 o'clock sometimes. So I'll just make my meal and then I'll eat it. And then when she gets home, she'll heat up her food prep or whatever.
Yeah, fucking lentils.
And then just like eat it in bed. Like we'll just be sitting out, hanging out in bed, playing or watching TV, or I'll be playing Xbox or something. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I wonder, like when you said dinner table, I couldn't imagine actually sitting at a dinner table to eat fast food. That seems weird.
Well, that's what I was imagining that you do, because like when you get home,
no,
like you sitting back in the group chat that you sit down, you get like a YouTube video or whatever while you're eating. Yeah. But how fast do you eat? Like my holdover from the military is I piss. I only undo my zipper and pull my dick through my underwear to save time, and then I eat super fast. Those are the only two holdovers I have from the military. I eat super fucking fast.
No, here's the thing, bro. I came from a military family. Like all the men in my family were in military, like generations up, all the brothers, all the, everybody's been military except for my generation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I eat dumbass fast too. Like, yeah, that's just like, that's something that my dad grew up doing, and like probably his dad was doing the same shit. So like I inhale food. That's for damn sure. It takes me longer to set up the video I want to watch, smoke the bowl. Yep. And like the whole process, the food eating part is like 2 or 3 minutes of the entire thing.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm confused why you're putting so much effort into food that is like, it's not, the experience isn't going to last very long. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
because usually after I get done eating, then I'm going to do some other shit. I view eating as really a task, not an experience.
Well, here's the thing, bro. I think a big difference was like when I was working at Gurgenspiegel's. Yep. And now I'm an electrician for a company called Hires and Wires. When I worked there, I do a lot of the closing shifts, and I'd be getting off at like 2 a.m, 1 a.m, sometimes 3. Yeah, and like, so there's nothing open, and I was like 23, 24, fat piece of shit. Like, so 2 or 3 in the morning, you go to Jack in the Box or McDonald's, something that's open. Yes, one of the only thing that's open.
Or
Gurgen's spoilers. Yes, you bring something home from work. Yeah. But so like you'd get home, and then like I'm a stoner, right? So I don't really drink at all. I'll drink when I come out to Kansas, but I'm not the type. Like I'll walk around with a beer the whole night, just to not worry about it. But like,
just to not feel out of place, you just got to have a beer in your hand.
Yeah, and I feel like if you wanted to be drunk to eat, that would take some doing. Yes. Like I feel like you'd have to take a few shots first or chug a couple beer. Like you're not going to get drunk in the same kind of speed that I can get stoned.
Yes.
And like I don't know, like so you dip, right? So this is perfect. You know because you have an addiction with nicotine, like I did, and still kind of do. I think forever probably. That like smoking is better after you eat, or after sex, or after really any exertion.
Yes.
When you're when you're frustrated.
Because eating is an event that you sweat at. Yes.
I smoke pot like you dip.
Okay.
Or like people smoke cigarettes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's just kind of my answer for things. Like I'm stoned all day usually.
Yeah, like when I'm eating, I'm thinking about like putting in a Zen, like right after. You know what I mean? Like that's like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna be full, and then this Zen right afterwards is gonna be the fucking bomb. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, it's like, just got off super late, and then like I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna put on like something that's not too long, but that long enough by the end of it I can go to bed, and it won't be like 5 a.m. yet. Hopefully.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to get off work and go to bed, but when you're getting off work at 3 a.m, the stakes are higher.
Yes, because if you don't go to bed soon, then it's gonna be 6 or 7 in the morning.
Sunrise, bro. Yeah. That's it's a whole different game. So like I was used to like I'm gonna go watch my like 1 hour thing, maybe a stand up special. And so I want to get my food, make it to the house, have that bowl to decompress from work, and turn on my stand up, and now eat my food. And when I'm done with my food, I get to sit there as a fat pig and watch my stand up until it's done. And my
Wait,
next
you smoke
move,
before you eat?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Interestingly enough, it makes your stomach numb, so you can eat more, which is I think that's the munchies thing actually.
Yeah.
If you're ever full as fuck and you smoke a bowl, your stomach lining will get numb.
So you don't feel full as fuck anymore.
Yeah, which I guess is not a good way to diet. You become a bottomless pit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll smoke first. I might even smoke after. You know what I'm saying? But like, when being a stoner, like when you get off work, it's like I just want to be high again. Like fuck, which sounds like so drug addicty.
Yeah.
See here's the thing.
Bit.
Where we are, it's normal because it's pot.
Sure.
So kind of everybody is doing it. There's like high functioning people doing it. It doesn't seem to be really slowing anybody down as far as people that are actually productive.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I don't know anybody that could have like been a Mensa engineer that developed a space program that smoked a joint and now is like sucking dick and playing the assorted 5-gallon drums that he cut to different sizes in the city on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Working the corner on Saturdays.
You don't smoke some pot and then just your whole life gets thrown away,
right,
as you would some drugs like meth or heroin or coke. Mm-hmm. So when somebody's saying like, man, I just need to be high, and they're talking about pot, out here it's like, yeah, everybody's high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you don't smoke weed, you're probably high all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things. Because you build a tolerance that's different from alcohol. It doesn't impair you. You know, you can everything you can do sober, you can do high. Might take you a minute longer.
Yeah.
You might lose focus a little bit.
It's like person to person too, though.
Yeah, but if you smoke a lot.
Yeah.
If you smoke a lot.
Yeah, if you're a routine smoker.
If you're an all-day smoker, it's not bringing you to a different world. It's just kind of slowing you down.
It's just giving you a level. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I used to say back when I was trying to quit, when Mike was still around, that I don't smoke to get high, I smoke to get normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because when I'm high, I'm calmer, I'm more patient, I think about my words, I think about situations deeper. And like when somebody's like, something kind of fucks me a little bit, and I'm sober, I might be like, oh, fuck you. But if I'm stoned, I'm like, well, why? You know, what happened? Like, what happened?
Why did he put his dick in my ass?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Like he came over to fix the toilet, and now I've got a dick in my ass.
I can't even,
why?
like...
There's cameras everywhere.
I can't even explain, like, how many times I've been, like, pissed off and then smoked a bowl and then immediately broke down the situation so deep that I was okay with everything and felt like an asshole for being so mad.
Yeah.
That's me sober. Dude, you can catch me, like, if I get super worked up about something,
yeah,
I don't lash out, but I will talk myself out of anything. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to be an asshole to people just so they stop fucking with you.
Yeah.
But I'll overanalyze it to the point where I'm like, well, I see all the sides.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
and
sure.
like, all right, cool. All right, I guess, I'm just not going to do that anymore or be around that person anymore, but I'm not going to be a fucking dick about it.
Yeah, exactly. And so to bring it all the way back, I'm still hungry when I get that fast food after work, so I gotta eat
something. It comes full circle.
I need pretty good. Yeah, I reach into the bag and I hit like one of those dollar hamburgers on the way back. Like maybe even 2 if I'm feeling extra.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why we do road burgers for all that. The entire last 15 minutes. Is why road burgers.
Well, because all right, so it's got to be a fat person move though.
Yeah.
To get like the number 5, and then you get like 1 or 2 extra like dollar hamburgers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because normal people are just like,
Full.
I'll get a number 1 Big Mac and that's it.
Yeah, they're full. They're done.
And they don't have.
They might not even
that
get a
extra
large
dollar hamburger.
Yeah. They might even get like a medium or something like very like small.
Well, that's what I get. I usually get a small, and then I'll get like a medium drink or something like that, and it's usually water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck you. Like I go if I go to fast food, I go in. That's my thing. Like I don't.
It's large, and then you get a large soda too.
Yeah, bro. Like if I'm going, because I don't go to fast food often at all. Since I've turned 25 and lost all the weight, I'll still go occasionally, but like pre 25, I was going quite often.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, I was working till like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Where I live, like there's a kitchen, but it's kind of weird living with old people. Like you don't want to touch things or make noise.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just justify always going to fast food.
Right.
So now when I go to fast food, it's like, I'm only doing it once this week, or maybe I won't even do it next week either. I'm taking one trip and one trip only. So I go in, I'm eating until I'm full. I black out. I'll go in there thinking I'm gonna get a medium number 5. I'll walk out with like fucking 2 bags.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, dude, have you ever been? So McDonald's was doing this thing. It was like a 2 for $20 or something like that.
Okay.
Where you could get 2 like meals, like and 2 drinks.
Oh god. Yeah.
So like you could get like 2 like burgers, like quarter pounders with cheese.
Yeah.
With like nuggets and then like 2 drinks.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then there's 2 fries. And it's $20. I went to McDonald's this one time and I saw it and I was like, oh, dude, I kind of want the burgers and I kind of want some nuggets. I don't give a fuck about the fries.
No?
But I was like, I don't want to just order like
the 2 drinks
burger.
is where you feel bad.
Well, so I don't want to order the nuggets, the burger, the fries, and the drink because then they know, like the people working there know that it's just for me.
Oh, yeah.
So I got the 2 for. So I got the 2 for $20 so that it seemed like there was like I was getting it for somebody else.
Yeah.
But it's super late at night.
Yeah.
And there's no one else in the car.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
like,
but the person taking my order doesn't know that. It's when I'm paying for it and they're handing me the food that they're like, oh, this is all for this fat fuck.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Then, but the window of me dealing with them is so small that I don't have to worry about it. But when I'm ordering, there's more pressure on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I remember one time, like back when I, a couple of years ago, I'd go to Subway and I would get 2 footlongs.
Oh, that's fat kid status. I can only get one when I go.
I only go
I'm full as fuck after one.
I only get one now too, but back in the day, bro, like
Yes.
I was 400 pounds, bro. Like there's no lying or running away from that. Like as much as that's not me now, like that was me that existed.
Yeah.
So that fat piece of shit used to go get 2 footlongs, and I would make them completely different sandwiches. And I would
just so that it didn't seem like it was like all for you.
I'd be like looking at my phone while making the second one.
Yeah, dude, that's fat kid shit. That is fat kid shit when you have to try and trick the workers and you're thinking you're not about to chow down.
They know. They fucking know, bro. They see enough of it.
But you're lying to yourself and hoping that you're tricking them.
Oh my god, dude, it's awful. But yeah, that's fat guy shit. Like you build up you can eat, the bigger you get, the more you can eat. Or I guess it's almost not even like that. It's almost just more like the more you're eating at that time, your stomach will adjust.
Yeah, so you don't feel as full.
Yeah, you could be
an addiction
dumbass
to food, so you have to feel like you're about to die before you're satisfied.
Yeah, and then being stoned all of the time, your stomach never really feels that full unless you're like nightmare full. And then you just go to bed, you know?
Yeah.
So
which is even worse. yeah. Just going to bed with like a shitload of food in you and your body's like, well, you're not going to use this, so let's just all put it in fat.
Yeah. No, dude, I was like eating myself to death. Like that video I showed you, which is funny that you had already seen it.
Yeah.
That shit was fucked up. But yeah, so road burgers are great though, you know, like something warm to take on the road with you.
Yeah,
all
that's fair.
So
Okay.
let's I want to get to this. Mike sent me a voice message, I believe. Actually, you know what? I could be wrong.
Can't you just like send that to Thomas and have him play it through the inline so it's not on your phone?
I could. That's not how
so it's better quality.
It's Instagram though. I mean, he actually didn't send it. I thought he did. It was just something else that he sent. Well, shout out to you, Mike. You fuck. You tricked us both. I bet even he's listening right now, and he just went, "I did.
I did. I sent something.
No, I fucking
he heard
did.
it at the beginning of the show, and he was like, "What the fuck did I say?"
Yeah, he's been thinking the whole time. That's
yeah. He's just been tuning us out the whole time, listening to us talk about fat shit, and he's just trying to figure out the fuck he sent.
Bro, I could talk about fat shit all day. I love it.
100%.
I'm such a fat piece of garbage. Bro, speaking of which, like we just had our first monthly weigh-in, which isn't going to come out in our other show for like a month. Yeah. But like I'm surprised, man. Like you're looking big. You're looking fucking strong. I can't lie.
I think if I would have weighed in before I got sick, because I worked out for like a month straight and only took like 3 or 4 days off the entire month. And then I went on vacation, so I wasn't working out, but I still made sure that I was like being active every day. You know what I mean? Going on hikes or something, and then only eating once a day. And then I feel like I haven't worked out at all since I've been home. But I got sick, so that kind of counteracted it. But I feel like if I would have weighed in like right after I got back on vacation, I probably would have been down like 15 pounds or so.
Oh, okay. God damn.
But now I'm only down like 6 or like, we talked about it before our other show. I think the scale that I had just went to 320 and then stopped. But now I'm down to 314. So I think might have been like 325 maybe.
Yeah, that's the thing is like I know that once you hit a certain weight, the scale maxes out. You know what I'm saying? So like I had one of those dial scales, or back in that time.
Like the manual thing, whatever.
Yeah. And like once you hit 330, it kind of just stopped there. So when I was at my biggest, when I started like losing weight, I jumped on, it said 330. So I was like, okay, I weigh 330 pounds. It's time.
It's just like the scale never moved, but you're like, I'm definitely getting smaller.
Dude, I got significantly smaller. Like I think I lost about 5 pounds a week for the first 3 months. Like the first 60 pounds was just gone. You know what I'm saying? And then I finally stepped on the scale, still 330. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? It's still 330? And then I kept losing weight, and it took like another month or so before the dial finally moved under 330. And then I was able to actually see my weight. So who fucking knows, dude? I could have been.
Well, I don't think I got to 330. I definitely wasn't that big. You know what I mean? I was surprised when it said 320. So I'm thinking at the most it was maybe like 325.
Yeah,
but I'm also like 6'1", and built like a brick shit house.
Yeah, I had a couple weird fluctuations to where I wasn't even sure what to even say at first, because like I started at 292 for this.
Yeah.
And at one point I was down to like 274. And then like literally 2 days later I was up at 291.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck happened? Like it's physically impossible to vary weight that much if it's not water,
Yeah, but it's water. It's definitely water. Because like I work in the fucking sun and attics. I mean, not a lot in attics because I'm fat as hell. So like, I'll get in there. I'll get in the attic, bro. But like, if I don't have to, I'm hiding. I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna do something on the ground where God wants my big fat ass to be. Yeah. Because I work for a mechanics company. It's called Tires and Such. And
Tires and Wires.
Yeah, Tires and Wires. Now it's Tires and Wires. But yeah, now dude, I'm just fat as fuck. I don't even know why we were getting into that. That's how That's how
Roadburger.
fat I am. Oh, road burgers. Yeah. So, yeah, you get one or so, and then you make that U-turn back to the house, and then you got some gangster rap playing, and then you just choke yourself to death. You eat as fast as you can. You wanna be a little scared.
Oh my god.
All right, let's get into our first topic. I love this shit. So, Thomas, can you pull up that link I sent you, please? DaBaby went off at this concert, and I don't know too much about, like, I heard it's like it was kind of reference towards Lil Nas X. I heard somebody like threw a shoe at him, like George Bush. Like, I'm not sure what happened, but this was at the Rolling Loud Festival, and I think that this is just tremendous. So it's a minute long, so that means we can play it as many times as we fucking want. Go ahead, Thomas.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if you like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas,
lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in
Let's
the
be
air.
real about this.
God damn it. The fucking
Real.
beef is
Some of
loud.
y'all suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
Oh my god, yeah.
Light
Should
up.
have found the uncensored version of that. That's on
Hand in the air
me.
with a cell phone and turn the light on if you special too.
Oh, there's the shoe. Did you see it?
Yeah.
He just ducked it.
That's goddamn Adidas.
Goddamn
I'll give
deal.
somebody out here $1 million if they can guess who ain't here.
Who is it?
I got $1 million right now if you can guess who. 4 times, Stunner. Who you
Is he
think?
playing the Masked Singer?
Who?
Taylor Swift.
Who?
It's Donald Trump. I don't know who the fuck that is. Is that Young Thug or something? That's just some rapper.
Man, whoever fucking mixed this video made that beep so fucking
yeah, fuck
loud.
them. Fuck every
Yeah,
part
Holy
of
so
them.
goddamn
tits,
loud.
dude.
Fuck
Honestly,
you.
yeah, I hope that everything about them fucking falls apart.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Hope they get terminal cancer.
Yeah. So I love it because the first time I saw it, like, I think it was probably edited by somebody, right? But it was one of those things where, like, the crowd in the very beginning had all of their lights in the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when he said, "Ladies, if your pussy smell like water, put your cell phone lights in the air," like 2/3 of the lights went down. you could physically see the cell phones dropping as they're locking their screen. Like, it was fucking awesome. But so he tried to stand his ground after this,
Yeah.
and he tried to say that, like, well, he's not
about that gay shit.
about that gay shit, but that also his fans aren't dirty. So he wasn't talking about his gay fans because they're not the ones getting AIDS. He's talking.
Yeah.
He's just talking about gay people that get AIDS that are specifically not his fans.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it should have been, if you're a man and you have got AIDS from sucking dick, put your cell phone lighter in the air.
Right.
Because, it sounds
So we
like
know who's got AIDS.
yeah,
you know?
single them out. You know what I'm saying? And that way, maybe all the cell phone lights that go up, they can, like, meet together. And then now those are people that are safe to fuck each other.
Because once you got AIDS, you can't get more AIDS.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Get double AIDS? Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna get
Dude,
sick
so
faster.
like the thing I was thinking about this the other day after, because Legion of Skanks brought it up too,
Okay.
is like everyone knows, no one just says it, but everyone knows that in the black community they're super like homophobic.
Yeah.
Like dudes will get beat up for being gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just not cool to be gay
And,
in the
like-
black community for the most part.
And if you-
And
Go ahead.
so like imagine being like it's a gay dude, because like you're like in the intersectional hierarchy, like it goes, black, or it goes like trans, gay, all that stuff, and then like black, and just people of color and stuff like that. So if you're a black transsexual person who identifies as a helicopter, then you're at the top of the intersectional hierarchy. You're
Yes.
the most oppressed.
You're supposed to be the new governor.
Yeah. So just imagine if you're like a white gay dude and like some black straight dudes come up to you and like, start dropping F-bombs and like, harassing you because you're gay.
I feel like that's probably happened a lot of times.
Like, and you're like a super liberal white gay dude, you're expected to take it because yes, you're being persecuted because you're gay, but they're black, and you're white, so they're higher up on the intersectional hierarchy of being oppressed. So you just have to kind of take it. You know what I mean?
I have kind of wondered and pondered about that, right? Because I know people like that personally. You know, kids went to a really big high school. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, so there's, you know, we know hundreds of people, maybe that we don't keep up with personally on the day-to-day, but you know them, and you see their Facebooks and the things that they believe in, and, you know, sometimes it is kind of like this super fucking woke clout chasing, like, you know, you've had it so bad, so let me tell you how bad you had it because I'm white and apologize.
I'm going to tell you that you're oppressed and get mad for you.
Yeah, and I do wonder, like, in that situation, they just have to buckle, right? Like, there's nothing.
Like you'd have to, because they're black, and even though you're gay, they're black trumps you're gay. You know.
Yeah, you know. So I mean, like,
so you just kind of have to take it. So that's the thing. So like that dude being black and homophobic. I mean, if another black dude is like, "Hey, quit being homophobic," then you have to kind of fold. But if you're just like a white gay dude on Twitter going at DaBaby, then you're racist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, here, let me hit you with this. Is it okay to be homophobic when there's music in the background? If it's a bar.
Yeah, that's like asking if it's okay to be racist at a country music concert.
Well, here's the thing, right? You can rap about like murder, and like robbing banks, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you're actually like doing it. You know? So like they can like rap about, like, they could say some kind of like hateful shit about like gays, but not maybe mean it. You know?
Yeah, well, it's all about our society, though.
Like,
you know
Eminem dropped F-bombs and still does today because I feel like he's got like he's got the card
got
for
a pass. Yeah, he's got a pass because he's historically he's grandfathered in. You know.
Yeah, and he doesn't get an N-word pass, but he gets an F-word pass. Like, that's what they gave him. You know, like, we can't give you the black card, Em. Like, you did a lot for us, and you clearly shined in this thing that we've brought to the culture here, but we can't let you say the N-word. I'm sorry. We can, you do trash gays. We'll give you trashing gays. You can trash them as much as you want. Just can't say the N-word still. And he was just like, well, right, I'm flying with that. Like, I'm using that as much as I can. Yeah, like, that's like having one of those fucking cards that says that your friend is a cop, so when you get pulled over, you don't get a ticket.
Yeah,
you know.
Also called the white privilege card. You know.
Oh yeah. I used to do that to Mike all the time, dude. I would. One time I went by his house, and like there was a guy in the front yard, and he was like a stonemason. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he's cutting these stones to like build them this kind of cool thing in the front yard to line the perimeter of the yard. Yeah. And I just texted Mike a picture, and I was just like, white privilege. And I used to just,
what?
I would just, he had the same response. It was just, I would fuck with him by like anytime he would do something nice. Or have like something like spend money on something, I would just tell him that's white privilege, and then he would like blow up and get hella mad at me. Like, a guy doing stonemasonry in his family's front yard has nothing to do with white privilege, but I would always do that to him, dude. I just like,
no, but if you talk to somebody, they would be like, well, yeah, because he's got money to pay that person to do it, and that person is probably a person of color.
Yeah,
so it reinforces the white hierarchy, and he wouldn't have that money if he wasn't white. You know,
and there's a lot of people like that out here. I would say the majority are like that out here. Mm-hmm. Like not to the sense that you see on these videos, because in the videos you're always getting the extreme of everything, right? Yes. So like not everybody that's like super woke is also, bashing windows in and crying at fucking a Wendy's because they found out a couple cows died. Like, or some CEO said the N-word 15 years ago, and now his son runs the company, but they share blood, so his son is now racist. Like, we have those, but they're not all like that. But fuck, what was my point on that one? See, this is what marijuana does. But yeah, no, so I would always just fuck with Mike by doing that, though. Like, I would always just like take it to the extreme, and he'd be like, hey man, like, check it out, I got these new boots for work, like I had to spend a lot of money on, but they're really nice. And I'd be like, white privilege, bro, come on. Like,
check your privilege.
You need to pull it back. Calm down. Oh, fucking Mike. But fuck, man. So DaBaby. So first he holds his ground, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, my fans, of course, are not the ones that are dirty, so they're not the ones getting AIDS, so they don't need to worry about this.
But my thing is AIDS on the rise again, and that's why he's talking about it? You know, it's not like it's the 90s when AIDS is new.
I don't know. I think what it was is, so you know who Lil Nas X is?
Yes.
Clearly.
And he had that new music video come out that was super gay.
Bro, have you seen the music video?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Thomas, have you seen the music video? Industry Baby?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy, man. He's the part with all the guys in the shower.
Yeah, that's like, it's like you can feel like your phone getting hotter from how gay it is.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm not going to lie, dude. Love the song.
Yeah.
It's low key lit.
Catchy.
Yeah. It's easy to listen to, you know? Like, and he's great. And I think
he's doing it to be provocative, like for a reason. You know?
Yeah, he's pushing back against the culture hard because he has the talent to be heard.
Right.
Yes.
Which is dope. You know, honestly, he's really challenging everybody, and he's putting a spotlight on this like homophobic
part of the community
cloud that's been over in the hip hop and rap community.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also a lot of like sus rap lyrics or like be a big thing too on TikTok, you know.
What do you mean?
You never seen those? Like where like it's usually like it'll be like basically it's just rap lyrics where it's like I was sucking his dick and he's putting in my ass, whatever. Like it's dudes rapping trying to be super hard, but they're saying like gay shit. You know what I mean? And those are like super popular, funny videos. They're really good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad at that.
Right?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, as long as you're abiding by the rules of like poetry, right? Like if it's got.
Yeah, I was cutting the grass. This dude was eating my ass. You know, like they just slip it in.
Yeah.
Like it's like what?
Well, you know,
what the fuck did he just say? But they just keep going over it. You know.
Yeah, a little Dr. Seuss, a little "I'll take you over with a pistol." You know, like you gotta mix them together, and then you can say whatever you want. Honestly, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
You know, like Lil Dicky. I love Lil Dicky.
Yes, Lil Dicky's great.
You know,
have you seen the show?
Yeah, Dave.
I fucking love that
that's
show.
Great, and I like Andrew Santino. I've listened to his podcast when he's got like a guest I really like.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so he's cool, and then Gator's funny. That's a great show.
Yeah,
but you know, like
Gator.
that's like out of the ordinary. You know, like you're giving it to us in a different form, and I guess maybe that's a white thing to say. Like I liked Macklemore. I'm not. You know, I put mayonnaise on my sandwich when there's turkey or tuna. You know, like
mayonnaise is spicy.
I'm not here like afraid to say like what?
Yeah,
mayonnaise is not spicy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude, you put pepper on a sandwich. That shit's hot.
What? No. Oh, yeah,
that's an internet trope where it's like all white people can't handle spicy shit.
Oh yeah.
So like there for a while I would get like I was in some of these like groups, just tag groups and stuff. And then people would be talking about that, or someone would post some food that's like super spicy. I'm like, God damn, dude! Like, fucking, you ever had a Waldorf, fucking salad? The main base on it is mayonnaise. I'm like, that shit's spicy as fuck.
Oh my God.
And some people would understand that it's a joke, and other people are like, this is what I'm talking about with white people.
Just get, like mad about it.
Yeah, exactly. Just trolling people that don't know, and then having a laugh with everyone that does.
Yeah. All right, so this will get you mad about white people. Jake Gyllenhaal, you guys know who that guy is, right?
Yeah.
Jake, famous actor.
Yeah.
He has joined this small group of like famous actors that are coming out and saying that they're not bathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking about like, maybe they'll bathe every few days.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What, to conserve water or something?
I don't know. Because like the interview,
wash your ass
for sure. But like
PSA, wash your ass.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like I just think like he's a grown person.
Who are the other people that are also not?
I don't know. We'd have to look into that one. Because I just like I saw in the article that it said that he was joining this group of other people standing out against it.
Oh, it's a community of people.
It's a community of like famous people. For some reason, they're not bathing anymore.
Huh. And
all right, we're on Los Dangerous times. Hold on.
No worries. But okay, so it's
okay. Mary Kondo, Madonna, January Jones.
Oh, Madonna's not bathing? That's gross.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It's part of for skin maintenance. He continued, and we naturally clean ourselves.
Okay, and you naturally clean it.
So wait, what about your dick and balls or asshole?
They love a good soak.
Yeah, me too.
No.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, where are we going with this,
bro? I mean, we've all been like camping, right?
Of course.
Everybody here's gone maybe 3 or 4 days without a shower.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Don't Scrub on Me Club.
I'm not getting cleaner as the trip goes on. My balls don't smell better by day 3.
No.
At all.
No.
I would say progressively worse as each day goes.
Yeah.
Dude, and Ashton Kutcher is part of it too. So basically, they're doing arms, pits, and feet.
No balls.
That's the only thing. Well, balls, pits, and feet.
Better.
You know what I mean? Crotch, feet.
Makes sense that you wash the feet.
Okay. Yeah, feet stink. Pits. Okay.
Apparently, dermatologists say those are the only 3 things besides brushing your teeth that you have to do to keep yourself from being aromatically unpleasant. So if you only hit the essentials, like when you're camping and shit, which is what you would do, like a baby wipe bath, like in the military, you get your balls, your armpits, and your feet,
Yeah.
and then the rest of you is good to go.
Yeah, but maybe they're actors and actresses, so it's not like their days they're going about and doing crazy shit
like hard labor or anything.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I mean, depends on.
Sometimes, for their scenes, they have to work out a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're in like a movie or you get a gig that you have to be in like crazy good shape, like that's a routine thing too. That they're like every day working out kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
but I mean, if
out.
you're only washing those 3 areas, your skin's still gonna stink at some point. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna smell like sweat in general.
Right.
Yeah, and like, is
hot summer days too.
Yeah, I think that's. I don't know,
and they're
man.
probably not even hitting those 3 areas every day. They're probably just only doing it every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like, how are they washing then? Are they
in the bathtub? It looks like.
Well,
so you're just laying in your filth.
Yeah, you're just in a soup. You've made broth.
Ugh.
That's expensive broth. If it's Ashton Kutcher broth,
yeah,
that's good broth. That's worth money.
Soup.
Start fucking selling on eBay.
So then everything basically from your legs down would get wet then, right?
Your legs down? What? No,
because you're in a bathtub. What are they floating and dipping their dick in like by doing a push-up? Like they're sitting in the fucking thing.
That's a hilarious image. Oh my god!
I can only get my dick and balls wet. I'm not supposed to clean the rest.
They're just dipping in.
They're straddling the fucking edges of the tub. Only their dick and balls is going in.
They lower their pelvic and they kind of just like wiggle a little bit.
Yeah, they're fucking the water, but only to the balls. They don't want to get they don't want to get anything else wet.
Yeah, and then as it sits for like long enough,
core for that.
As it sits from like long enough from them just kind of chilling there, from letting it soak as they like to do. You could see like the little oils polluting the oil around their balls.
But their asshole would never get clean. It'd just be dick and balls.
That'd be too hard to float. I don't know how you'd float cheeks like that. You'd have to. Yeah, but then again, if you're cleaning your asshole in the tub,
you have to stand outside the tub and just like take the water and just splash your ass. Like you hover over it and splash your asshole.
Yeah, be careful though. If you're cleaning your asshole in a tub, then it becomes like a snow globe.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ!
And then they're washing their balls with it, and then their pits is last.
Oh man, this makes us even sound more vile than it really should be.
Bro,
I would prefer them not to.
We're
wash
taking
it
to its logical conclusion.
Yeah, I think they wouldn't. I'd rather them not wash at all at this point. Just like stay like completely nasty.
Oh man, so they're just washing their balls, their pits, and their feet.
Okay,
and is this? And this is for skin. This isn't like a movement. This isn't.
It's a movement for skin care. Because like all the shit that you use on your body is bad for your skin. So they're saying by just cleaning the 3 P's, then you don't have to. Your skin's better off. It's not as dry. It's more natural.
What are the 3 P's? Puss,
Pits,
Puss.
Pits, Piggies, and
Piggies.
Piggies.
yeah, your toes.
Oh,
Your toes.
okay.
Piggies.
Hold
Pits,
on, the three
Piggies,
Ps.
and
Pits, Privates, and Piggies is what the Los Angeles Times refers to it as.
I love Pits, Puss, and Piggies better.
Yeah, you got your pits, your puss, your pussy,
and your
then your little
piggies.
I
piggies.
think that's good. Let's give me the name of the episode is Pits,
Yeah.
Puss, and Piggies.
Yeah, it's an aggressive pussy followed by like a childish piggies. You know,
Yeah.
Or the other way around.
Bro.
'Cause you gotta be hard, but also like playful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, bro. Hear me out. If imagine this process, right? You have a bathtub. So you're either standing in it to wash your feet and then doing the Spider-Man to wash your piggies. No, that's not your puss. You're doing the spider puss,
Spider Puss.
right? And then
Like doing ballet where you're bowing down.
and then the pits, I don't know how you'd fucking stretch that because your arm doesn't go that way, unless you're like kneeling on the outside of the
You
tub,
probably stand out.
like a fucking poor person doing their clothes,
Yeah.
and like splashing tub water into your armpits. So they're either doing that or they're sitting in a bathtub, which means your whole lower half is definitely wet.
Right.
And then you do your pits,
Right.
which means now you're splashing your abdomen with water.
Right.
How do you fight the urge to not just get the rest of yourself wet? You're 60% in.
That would be insane. Though I feel like the more plausible answer would be is instead of filling the tub, they get in the tub with like a stool or something.
Yeah.
And wash themselves that way, right?
Yeah.
No, so they're doing daily maintenance by getting the 3 Ps, and then every once in a while they're taking a bath where they do their entire body.
Oh,
Ew.
okay.
Why would they take a bath after all that time?
Because then it's
Yeah,
like less
that-
time that they're putting soap or something on their bodies,
The finest.
so it
soups.
doesn't dry them out as
Interesting.
quickly.
Bro.
Yeah, but you're still in your own broth, like you were saying before.
Bro,
Yeah.
8-day kutcher soup?
No.
Oh my god, dude. That would
No.
sell. That would sell. What do you guys? You guys are animals.
we started out talking about disgusting shit being fat, and now
Yeah.
we're just talking about being animals,
Yeah.
not bathing.
Yeah.
Well,
We're
hear me out, bro.
turning a lot of people away right now.
Hear me out. You get you take Ashton Kutcher and he only washes his puss for the for 6 days.
His puss. Okay.
Yeah, his puss, his pits, and his piggies. And
Yeah.
and then he finally takes his 7th day of the week bath, where like everything.
like only on Sundays. Yeah, he only showers
so
on
he's
Sundays.
he's got like 7 days worth of fucking baby wipe residue on his dick. And then just all of this dirt and like oil and shit that his skin has produced. Like,
Yeah.
what if he's sweating and shit? That's kind of a lot. Like Ashton Kutcher, he's a great looking guy. I would imagine he's got a good workout plan.
Yeah.
That's a lot of sweating, dude. That's
Yeah.
gross.
It's
Like,
like caked on.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
he's definitely got like salt on his arms. You know, like
Yeah.
you physically see the sodium.
yeah. He could probably like scratch his arms and it would come off like dandruff by like day 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you can like if you're in the shower and you can like if you don't have any nails even and you can just like scratch like your shoulders and like layers of skin come with it, like dead skin,
Yeah.
that's fucking
Yeah.
nasty, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Fucking gross.
Yeah,
Now-
it's too much.
now
you need
I-
to shower every day, motherfucker.
I could
Or at least
see.
every other day.
I could see getting in the shower and only doing the soap on my puss, my pits, and my piggies,
Sure.
and then but the rest of my body's getting wet.
Yeah.
They're not conserving water.
Yeah,
This
but
isn't about.
you're not getting clean. You're just getting water on you.
Yes, I mean if that sounds more logical.
Right.
Like, but then if you're in a bathtub, that's still gross.
Yeah, well, because it's sitting. It's not like dripping off of you and then going down a drain. It's
Sitting in you. It's collecting at the top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's It's fermenting.
Right.
It's gathering together and it's becoming sentient.
Jesus Christ!
Holy
Can we go to
shit.
something else, please?
Yeah, I was gonna say, this episode's fucked.
Yeah, can we talk about something else, please?
Oh man, all 2 people are still listening after that. You're
Yeah.
troopers. You fucking.
We're pulling a Cody today and we're attacking the audience. We're 54 minutes in.
Like,
We're trying to get somebody to throw the fuck up.
I was gonna say, do you think that your audience doesn't fucking shower?
I think they do. I think everybody listens to this show showers. I think
I'd hope so.
I think we're gonna be on the pro shower movement here.
Yeah, for real.
Thickness in the shine promotes
The whole
showering.
don't do what Jake Gyllenhaal does.
Yeah, don't pull a Gyllenhaal, dude.
At
That guy,
least every other day. Come on.
that's crazy, bro. And like,
At
I mean,
least.
I guess for me, on being the extreme, like I am in labor, so like it's just not an option for me, dude. Like, like that's just it's not happening. You can't do that. You're gonna smell like shit the next day.
Yeah.
By 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Before even
Yeah.
the sun starts baking your fucking skin and making your sweat come back.
Yeah.
And all.
Yeah, and your coworkers will like. It's an acceptable level of BO and construction work at the end of the day. But if you show up in the morning and you smell like dick, like other dude will be like, dude, take a fucking shower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, because I gotta smell you all day.
Yeah. No, but okay. So here's what I do understand though, and this is what I will give them, because we spent a lot of we spent plenty of time trashing. Now I will oppose the other side.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, God.
right.
So,
Okay.
like, if you think about it, the hunters and like gatherers, right? In fact, all people, kind of up until now, up until this last 100 years, they weren't like dealing with tons of acne. They had fully developed like jaws. They didn't get their wisdom teeth pulled out. They didn't get braces. You know what I'm saying? They had strong teeth. They didn't get cavity fillings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's undiscovered tribes or uncontacted tribes or just tribes that live out in the open, without being modern.
Yeah.
That have really great skin and then don't have any cavities or stuff like that because they don't eat the food that we eat
The
Yeah.
garbage that we
And-
have.
and all the problems that come with it.
and all of our food is so soft here that like people don't develop full jaws, and then that's why people have to get their wisdom teeth taken out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is something to the thought of like, if you don't use any of it, then your body could repair and heal itself like theirs do. But we're not living the same life as those people.
No.
Like, yes, the tribesman who fishes for his fucking village's food has nice teeth and doesn't have a bunch of pimples on his face and back.
Right.
You're not that fucking tribesman, dude. You fucking you went to a nice restaurant. You sat you sat around in a trailer with air conditioning,
Yep.
waiting to go pretend to cry in front of a box full of magic. The
full
box
of
full of magic. It records you pretending to cry, and then that gets projected on giant screens across the world. And like everybody gets to go, oh wow, what a beautiful moment. Like you're not hiking out into the fucking swamps miles away from your hut so you don't attract gators near the village where your people live. and like with a spear and a fucking net. And like you lay the net down for like in the beginning of your day, and then you walk around spearing shit.
Oh.
And then eventually at the end of the day or every now and then you check the net for fish too.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe their bodies can adjust and they don't have to get pimples on their back because they're not using CeraVe fucking face lotion. You know what I'm saying? But no, it doesn't work. It's not the same. I don't think that your body's just gonna immediately go into like this hyper maintenance, like you're a hunter gatherer. So now it doesn't work like that mode. Like, I don't know. I'm not a dermatologist either. I went to the high school.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's like plenty of like health like guidances and everything as far as like skin maintenance and whatnot, and there is a level of like using certain soaps and shampoos that are synthetic, that are not natural. Obviously, that can cause dandruff or itching or what the fuck ever.
They got like parabens, like plastic.
So I get the side of the protest against synthetics and things that are bad for. Are not natural and for your skin.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you still need to wash the old bacteria, the dirt and mud and blah 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 off you after a certain amount of time. Some people are like like myself especially. The oily olive skin, like gets greasy and shit after a while. Like especially when I'm like out in the sun a lot. So
well,
Italian fuck.
Yeah, well,
Right?
it's it's the Polish Greek in me. I'd be white as snow in the summer, but too much sun and I turn dark as fuck.
Huge dick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But definitely the oils for sure will pile up, you motherfuckers. Trying to dodge as much as I can.
You're the one who decided to talk.
This is true. But yeah, no, it's like, I don't know, man. You can't at some point forego at least rinsing your body to some degree. You know,
right? Okay, so like, what if you live in like the city, right?
Yeah.
Especially right now, there's a virus going around that everybody's still bummed about, for some reason, 2 years in. I mean, I don't know about you, but where we live, now you have to wear masks again.
Dude, this shit's been over for like 6 months, 7 months where I live.
So it was over.
A little longer than that.
It was over for us until like last week. Literally on Monday, I went into a deli, I got kicked out for not having a mask.
Yeah.
Mask.
There's a mask mandate out.
And they were pissed.
Now.
They were like legitimately pissed that like I didn't have a mask. You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't live out there, bro. Couldn't live out there.
Yeah, they were not happy about it. But like, I don't know, dude. Like, so imagine you live in the city and like you're taking trains, you're passing by hundreds of thousands of people a day. Like, what if you're a New Yorker? You're crammed, asshole.
Can't go nowhere.
Assholes and elbows.
Because San Francisco is a lot, and Los Angeles is a lot more spread out than New York. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you get this when you're in San Francisco. When you're in like the main parts, though, it looks like New York, as in the streets are flooded. Like, like when the crosswalk goes off, it's like fucking 150 people at a time.
Yeah, people are on top of each other.
It's crazy. But like, imagine you're dealing with that every day. You're a New Yorker. You live in a skyscraper with like 1,500 people. Like every day you're walking around, tons of fucking people. You're riding the train. You know what I'm saying? You're going into tunnels. You're going into shops. You're going all over the place. If like you're gathering the germs of the world, it's New York.
It's
like,
true.
Everybody's there from everywhere. So like, you should probably.
Are you rhyming right now?
Hell yeah, bro!
Yeah,
this is my rap.
Dr.
I'm gonna
Seuss
start saying
here.
super homophobic stuff now that we're rapping. But so I mean, like,
What rhymes with maggot?
but,
Tag it.
So you can't tell.
There you go.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, those people should probably be, taking a shower every day.
Yeah.
Like you have all sorts of shit on you. Like, unless your clothes are like straight up long pants that you're tucking into your boots in New York, and then your long flannel with your nicest overalls to hold everything together.
Yep.
And like you're wearing mitts, and like, let's say a welding mask and one of those ski masks and a hat. So now
you're just trying to think of random articles of clothing to completely cover your body.
I was building it in my head like a video game. I was trying to make sure. now you're airtight. There's nothing that's going to touch your skin.
Sure.
First of all, that's going to be really hot.
Yes.
That's going to be a lot to be walking around in all day. It's going to be like Master Chief. Like, you're going to be physically heavier.
Yeah.
But then maybe you get to come home and then wash all your clothes and only wash your fucking 3Ps.
Yeah, assuming some cop doesn't fucking stop you. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's true. I see a lot out there.
Are you from the meth house down the corner?
Fuck.
You fucking psychopath.
Bro, I love watching New York memes, dude. They see a lot of weirder shit than that out there.
It's true.
But, like, I don't know, like, what if a bunch of people, right? They hear this because celebrities are supposed to be the voice of the culture, right? So you get a celebrity to say something when you really want the message across, because most people will relate with a celebrity before they'll relate with a fucking scientist, which is fair, So that means we're trying to get the point across to people that they shouldn't be showering,
right?
Just wash your peas. And take a bath.
Okay.
So what if a bunch of people get sick because they're not washing anything else, and they're just kind of like sitting around and everything?
then everyone gets, I don't know, worse.
Do we get to light Jake Gyllenhaal's house on fire?
I mean, no. I mean, wow. Yeah. You know, that would be a good case for sure.
What if that was the punishment for fake news?
Burning someone's house, you spread fake news, so you get your house burned down.
If somebody gets sick, like if when all the kids ate the Tide Pods.
So okay.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be. What if they don't have a house?
Oh, you just
burn
down their tent.
Yeah.
Oh,
you burn
down their tent.
Yeah.
You guys went to 10. I went immediately to burn them down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Lord of the Rings style.
If you light someone's tent on fire, they're dying because that tent's going to go up in about 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, and you get to watch them fight with the zipper the whole time.
It's too hot and shit.
The tent will become them because it'll melt onto their skin and then burn.
Oh my god.
It's like being tarred and feathered.
Fucking hell.
Holy shit.
It's true. Well, I guess you'd be burning people alive then.
Watching someone struggle to try and get the fucking zipper out.
Yeah.
Come on. They would literally have about 10 seconds to get out of there before they're dead, bro. That's how fast that shit burns.
It'd be a combination of it being too hot for them to touch, and it probably would be melting into some degree too.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Oh fuck, dude,
know.
that's a way to go.
Yeah.
Your whole world collapses around you and it's fire.
Do you just sprint through that? You just start running.
No, that's worse.
Well, actually, there probably
tent.
wouldn't be like if you set a tent on fire, like a fucking not plastic, but a fucking nylon tent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean the wall's going to be gone in about 5 seconds, so you wouldn't even have to go for the door. You'd have to just roll out where the fire burnt away the shit.
Yeah, that'd be the best for sure.
Fuck, dude. Like, is there a better way to? Oh, because I was thinking at first like Lord of the Rings style. Like in the second or third one where the brother is dead, so he he builds like a giant bed of sticks.
Yeah, the Viking.
To burn
he covers himself in oil. Yeah,
there's an actual term for that, but I can't remember what it's called at the moment.
But that would be a baller way, like to punish the Tide Pod guy.
Yeah.
Because then nobody does that again.
Well, I mean, make an example. That's for sure.
You know what? Early in this episode, we did the rat trap challenge. Early in the show, like first couple episodes, and we told people that if they put their balls in a rat trap and recorded it and sent it to us, that they can come on the show.
Never did.
That's your one requirement.
No. Yeah, we didn't get it.
Yeah, no one. Well,
I was shocked. I thought we were gonna get.
I don't know,
of
man. That's a pretty. Are you talking the actual sack needs to get fucking?
Yeah, no.
Or you mean the actual testicle, like the ball
I was
itself?
gonna say, can I do the sack, but leave the testicle out, or does it have to be the testicle in?
I think you just have to squat down and let fate decide.
Oh,
nope. Because it'd be weird.
See, here's my thing though, is that my dick and balls is small enough.
You get all
that it was I would have to push the whole thing into the trap and it still might not go off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if it did, it wouldn't move very far because it's going to hit my pelvis before it's going to be able to clamp around my balls.
Yeah, exactly. For your dick and balls to set off the trigger in a rat trap, you'd have to physically fall on it, dick and balls first. Wow. The weight of your body would trigger the trap.
If I got hard, I might be able to just get the shaft.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Otherwise, my pelvis is stopping that fucking shit from fucking me up.
You wouldn't even melt the cheese that we had on the trigger.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Jake,
is that what you put on the trap to attract a dick as cheese?
Yeah.
Or would you?
What would you put on?
Let's say a dick and balls is an animal.
Okay.
What are you putting on there to attract a wild dick and ball?
Fucking porn.
But
it's gotta be like a scent or something,
Oh shit!
It's just pussy juice.
Maybe some gay butthole.
Okay.
Oh,
what's gay butthole? What is that? Just it's dead.
It smells like KY.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
KY and disappointment.
Kind of refreshing. Yeah.
A little bit of feces, kind of mixed in there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
A little bit of ass
it's your butthole.
KY.
I mean, come on.
Hey, man, you guys were looking at me about how gross this one is, and now here you guys are.
You know what?
You're coming right back at me.
We tried. Cody requested for us to change topics, and you just went right back in, bro.
Yeah, I requested to change topics, and since you didn't, I'm leaning in, okay? I'm going in on this one.
Yeah. At this point, this episode's for us. Who know? I don't think anybody is probably listening to this.
Yeah, no one's listening. If you're still listening to this point, shout out to you. You're a real one.
You should get a fucking sticker, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got all these fucking stickers. I got Mike's face on them. It just makes me feel bad when I look at them.
Yeah, just mail whoever likes this. Just mail them the entire fucking like.
Just give them like 10 at a time.
Stack. Yeah, 100 plus. Fucking stickers.
Honestly, you know what, guys? I think we have an email for this fucking flaming tornado of a show. I think I'm pretty sure it's
a flaming shit tornado.
Yeah.
The fucking walls are falling around us.
That's okay. We probably should slow down on the marijuana maybe a little bit.
This is what the people want. Taz Podcast.
This is what they listen for.
Yeah. It's tazpodcast@gmail.com. If you say anything, I'll give you a sticker. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Fix that mic, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Send all your N words and your F words in.
Yeah. You know what? If you could spam it, you're gonna get a sticker. I'm not saying that I'm rewarding you. I'm just saying that my auto-generated response is gonna be asking for your address to give you a sticker.
Yeah. Just drop as many N-bombs as you want, and then just include your address at the bottom.
Yeah.
You're not getting doxxed.
I promise it'll be safe. We'll read them off on the Patreon. We'll only read addresses though. We won't say anybody.
There you go. Yeah. What if you were one of those shows where you were forced to read every single email that you got?
Oh man,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. I bet that there's tons of Patreons that are that.
Have you seen those? Are you on TikTok a lot at all?
No, honestly, all I see on TikTok is my girls' TikToks, and they all make me mad.
That's fair, dude. There's streamers now that they just stream out in public.
Yeah.
So like they'll be streaming, but it's them just like out in public, like going to the fucking store or something. And I saw this one TikTok where this person donated, and there's just N-bombs, dude. But he's like in like a downtown area, like in the hood, where there's black people everywhere, and then you go outside, and there's just like black people out in the street, and it's just like the sound of getting a donation. It's just the N-word being screamed at the top of their lungs. And it's obviously a white person, too.
Yeah.
You know, like he got donated and he was getting ready to grab a soda. And then he immediately like ran outside because he knew like what was coming. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm going to
But there's people that have Twitch streams like that where it's just them out in fucking public. And then their donation sound is something that will get them like looked at weird or like beat up or something. But they're super popular.
I sent this to Thomas. I saw a video just like this where this guy, he's in Vegas, and he's like hollering at these girls, and then these two black guys come down the escalator, and like one of them like throws a beer at him. Yeah. So he like calls one the N-word.
Oh shit!
And this
takes off running.
Dude, he's streaming the whole thing.
Like Facebook Live.
I think he was on Twitch. He might have been on Facebook Live, but yeah, he was live.
Funny.
He might have even been on Instagram.
Yeah. Where did you send it?
Sent it to your
Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
I only have the baby rant still.
The baby rant, bastards. Hold on.
Bastards.
You just said that to somebody random.
Yeah. Good luck.
Like, what fucking video is this?
There it is.
What is John sending me?
Oh my god. Okay,
there
so he's got it. This guy's crazy. So he's clearly like drunk. Right, and he's streaming, probably I'd imagine maybe Instagram or Facebook Live. He's holding like a fucking camera. He's actually like holding a legit camera on a stick, on like a selfie stick. So he's definitely like an actual popular streamer.
Oh yeah, this dude is fucked.
Right here, content zone.
He's standing in front of this escalator, just bothering people.
Come on, I don't have COVID.
It's an outside escalator too.
Yeah. You ever been to Vegas?
Give me a kiss? What the fuck?
Oh, no.
I don't have COVID. Give me a kiss. What the fuck?
So he's clearly like, look, he's drinking.
Oh, there you
Miller Lite. So he's probably 45, 46 in. Starting to catch a buzz.
Beautiful asses.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Bro, fuck this guy.
Superior asses.
Superior. All right, so this is now he's Thomas. You can go ahead and skip ahead like maybe 5 seconds.
No, as a baby.
Okay, so he just got yelled at, yeah. And so now he's leaving.
When you get
right here.
The advantage, if you ever fight a black guy and there's black witnesses around, they're gonna see like your white color. Hey,
they just threw beer at him.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you try to pour beer on me? You did.
I got this whole beer on you right now.
Give me a fucking shot, Ben. Oh, shit.
Threw the actual beer can at him.
Yes. That was my shot. Thank you. I will grab it up off the
Bro,
ground.
the confidence. He's just walking to
And now
them.
it's rolling down
Oh,
too.
pay for you. What the fuck you doing?
You know what's funny? Is there? Oh, pause it real quick. Pause it real quick. You know what's funny? It's like, so those dudes are like trying to pour beer on him and threw a beer at him, but they're not running down the escalator. They're just
chilling.
slowly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just standing on the escalator. So they're like slowly coming down to kick this guy's ass. You know what I mean? There's no sense of like, all right, let's go jump this motherfucker. They're just slowly riding it down, and this dude's just casually walking over to them as they're slowly coming downstairs. You know what I mean?
This is like nobody wants to fight, but they're willing to at least all investigate.
Yeah. And like just talk some shit.
No, the way he's coming up, he's looking like he's ready to go, though.
Now they look.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, he looks like he's ready to go now that he's on the ground, but he was just slowly coming down.
Well, it's
chilling.
probably because they knew that it was gonna happen. He was just, the anticipation, bro.
They were giving him the chance to be white and run away or start apologizing.
Yeah.
They're like, maybe we can just get over this by the time we hit the end of the escalator.
No need to rush for the ass whooping to come, bro. It's gonna come anyway.
All right, so let's see what happens.
All right.
Give you a shot, right?
No. And you gave me, is that your beer?
Yeah. So buy me a beer.
No,
So
you buy a beer.
Buy me a
yourself
beer.
a beer.
No, you.
So
Give it back.
hit his camera.
You don't want shit.
Oh, it took his battery pack.
Come on, I'm gonna fucking press you for that, nigga.
Oh shit!
Come on, let's throw down, dude.
Oops. Throw down, dude.
You're not getting
What you
shit
doing?
back.
What you
You're not getting shit
Oh
back.
my god. So was he like?
200.
Did they hear him talking about getting hit up by
I think he
jumped
saw.
by black people, or did they just?
You want pause for just a moment? So I think it was when he's talking to the last girls going up the escalator.
Yeah.
And he's saying like the superior asses,
Yeah,
like he's hollering at them.
Yeah.
That's probably when they became like in earshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he was like
Yeah,
walking away, like talking about like if you're gonna fight black people, and then they re-engaged him, so he's coming back.
Yeah. I wonder if they did hear him, and then just an excuse to.
Well, yeah, because he's a big guy. He's got like kind of a deeper voice. He's out in the streets like screaming.
Yeah.
But they're also like he's
Like a
drinking
fucking
out in
idiot.
public, and so are they. Like, is that just legal in Las Vegas?
Yeah. So okay,
Yeah.
so you've
Okay.
never been to Vegas?
No.
No, yeah. So that's totally fine. Like,
Yeah.
Like they had these things called fucking Fat Tuesdays, which is like those 3-foot margaritas.
Oh, okay.
And those, sometimes some of those are just like on the street. So
Damn.
you just grab a 3-foot margarita
Yeah.
and you walk around and get hammered.
Yeah, it's part of the city ordinances.
Yeah.
to make,
Prostitution's
street
legal.
drinking legal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So prostitutes stand on the fucking just sidewalk with everybody else, and they'll hand out like maybe they have a business card. You know
Or
what
like
I'm
a little
saying?
flyer thing.
Yeah, and then there's also just like ugly motherfuckers that look like they're getting paid almost nothing.
Yep.
To hand you a fucking 3 or 4 prostitute pamphlets. And they're small. They look like trading cards, but they'll be double-sided. And they'll be like,
trading a hooker trading card.
Dude, it really is.
Card trading card game, bro.
Oh, I got a signed diamond, dude. It's holographic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
You
hollow,
can really
bro.
see your pussy
Yeah.
on this one.
Oh, dude, this one's full art, bro. Oh man.
But so yeah, drinking is totally allowed. Like that's totally like it's not even frowned upon or looked at. Vegas is a weird lawless kind of place. So okay, let's see what.
Man, fuck. What the?
Ooh, drops one of the black guys.
Ooh,
Throws a
he dropped that motherfucker,
with
bro.
just a right hand too. Like he has his camera. In
He
his
set
hand
his
still.
beer down and then fucking knocked him out.
I'm here.
And now they're gonna walk up
I'm
on
here. One hand, bitch.
Uh,
You got my battery pack. Go already.
so the guy he knocks down. Now he's trying to square up, but he's clearly hurt.
Yeah, the other dude that was talking shit before is just like, hit him.
Just get him, bro.
Also, these black
Oh,
guys,
the cops are
they
on
don't
the
seem to
way,
know how to
dude.
fight.
You
No.
want to get arrested?
He's kind of like scared.
wanna get
Like he's
arrested?
putting one
Oh,
hand
You
up
don't wanna
under
get
his
him, bro. I get
chin,
him.
not
I get him,
necessarily
bro. I already got
up
him.
I get him,
for
bro.
defense, just
Okay.
like out of fear. He doesn't know what to do with it.
I'm retreating.
I'm retreating.
Ass nigga.
All right,
Put
bye.
them hands up.
All right, goodbye.
Put them hands up.
You got my battery
Nigga,
pack, dude.
bitch, I'll
That's
beat you
that's
up.
worth $80, nigga. Fuck, nigga.
Oh, still going in
nigga.
on it.
Oh,
Now they're
dude, those
kicking
some
him.
leg
Have a good
kicks.
night.
him.
I said it with an A, dude.
Oh no.
With an A.
Don't worry about it. I got
It's a
something
common
for you.
endearment.
I got something for you.
All right. No,
Was
fuck
that a
you.
knife?
Give me
It
some
looks
weed.
like he's got a little pocket
No,
knife.
don't
Yeah.
stab me. Don't
Yeah.
stab me, homie.
What's that?
No, don't stab me, homie.
We about to watch a dude get stabbed?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, he dropped his fucking camera.
You just stabbed me, Dick. You're gonna go to jail, dude. You just stabbed me, homie.
What the fuck?
Fuck, nigga.
Oh, my
Mine
God.
too.
Oh, black guy's got the
I
camera.
somehow still don't feel bad for this guy.
No, he's been wilding out the whole
Yeah.
time, screaming.
You stabbed me, nigga.
He's still just saying it.
Yeah, dude.
no,
It's mine.
No, he's walking after him. He's not
Gotta take
giving
his
up on his
camera back.
camera. That shit's
Yeah.
expensive.
I don't know if
Get
it's
your hands off my homeboy.
Oh, fuck you. Put your hat on.
What?
You stabbed me.
Get your hands off my homeboy.
I'm bleeding here.
Get your hands off my
Put my
homeboy.
phone back,
I
nigga.
ain't giving you shit.
Whoa.
Come on.
Kill me.
Come on.
Kill me.
Come on.
Fucking cute. God damn.
Murder rap.
That's what I thought.
Holy shit.
Come on, bros. Fuck
My
him.
phone back. Give me my phone back.
I ain't giving you shit.
Yeah, he's
Please.
like just pursuing him along the side of a main street, looks like.
It had to have been a really small knife because he had to look down to unfold it.
Yeah, it's probably like a
Yeah.
tiny pocket
You
knife.
know, it's like like when you were a teenager. And you
Yeah,
got
it
your
ain't
first
doing any
unfoldable.
major damage unless you get stabbed in the throat
Still,
or something.
Yeah.
shit will still hurt, but yeah.
It still hurts, yeah, but like he had to like look up, he had to like look down and carefully unfold it so he
Yeah.
didn't cut his fingers.
Who's the bitch? Who's the bitch? Who's the
You're the one
bitch?
who pulled out a fucking knife, bitch.
Who's the
Yeah.
bitch?
You just
Who's the
stabbed me.
bitch?
I'm bleeding to death.
Who's
Just
the
give me
bitch?
my phone
Who's the
back.
bitch?
Just
Who's
give
the
me my
bitch?
phone back.
Who's the bitch?
God damn. Jesus Christ.
And then just a worker here slaps the
And he stabbed me. I'm bleeding.
the
Call
camera out of the
cops.
guy's hands
Call
as
an
he runs away.
ambulance. He just stabbed me, and I'm bleeding. Yeah,
Somebody fucking
I'm
gives him
bleeding.
money.
Cops are on the way. We are
Yeah,
tracking
I'm
this
fucking
device, you
bleeding.
aggressive spook.
Chat, I'm
Drop the
bleeding.
phone.
He
You
stabbed
Give it
aggressive
back to its
spook.
owner.
stabbed me here.
What the
I need to
fuck?
go to
That
the
robot
ambulance.
just said hella racist shit.
I need an ambulance. He stabbed me. This fucking guy stabbed me and robbed me.
Oh my god.
He's like a
dude.
siren.
He stabbed me and robbed me.
Shit.
You know what's funny is if you watch the full video like we
He
have,
stabbed
this
me and
dude's just
robbed me.
like drunk in
Call an
public.
ambulance
Yeah.
and call fucking
You go ahead and stop it,
911,
Tom.
please.
It's
Yeah,
just him screaming
he's
for the
drunk.
next 45.
He's drunk in public, just
Yeah.
yelling
He's
at
just
people.
an idiot.
He sees these black dudes, calls them an N-word,
Yeah.
knocks one of them out, and then he gets stabbed, and now he's playing the fucking victim.
Yeah, that's
he
true.
was the victim and the aggressor, and both, and in that like it, at different points in that entire video. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's hard to like even gauge. Like it's like you can't feel bad for him by the end.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because like in the beginning, you're like, okay, he's drunk. He's trying to make a video.
Being an
he's
asshole.
being kind of
Yeah.
a dickhead. And then like as far as
Then
when
he knocks a motherfucker out. You're
Yeah.
like, holy shit! All right. And then the dude pulls out a knife, and then he gets stabbed, and then he's going full fucking Karen mode. He's going
Bro.
full Chad.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
yeah, the confidence to get in a fist fight with two dudes at once with one hand, while holding a camera.
But he
then,
did knock the first dude out, and then the other dude
Stabs him.
with the pocket knife came in.
Yeah,
You know,
He
And it was
damn
clear
near-
he didn't want to fight after he knocked the first guy out.
I think honestly, I don't think either of them wanted to actually fight him. I think that was just like a battle of pride.
Yeah, that's
But, like-
dude. That's all it ever is between
Yeah.
men. It's just a battle of pride. Like,
Yeah.
you don't. That's why he's saying who's a bitch. Like he was probably going to give him the phone back. You know,
Yeah.
as long as that dude admitted he was a bitch, but he's not going to admit that he's a bitch.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So,
That's,
but like,
men die over pride all the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
What if he would have just leaned in and just started swinging on both of them, and like
And just
recorded?
knocked both of them out.
Yeah,
and
got
then
his
and just like
battery back.
teabagged the fuck out of him.
Yeah, because he's Twitch streamer. People are tipping him.
Dude, he could have knocked that dude in the white out. You know what I mean?
Well, the
But he
dude in
just
white
decided
didn't-
to run away.
Yeah, because I mean, he pulled out. He carefully pulled out like a pocket knife. It didn't look like.
Well,
he
but
was,
before that, he could have just fucking swung on him because the dude
Yeah.
was like getting close to him, and then he's like, "Oh, I got something for you."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there was time in there where he could have just one punch, knocked that motherfucker out. They both don't want to get their asses whooped. They're just gonna sit there and talk shit, but then also walk away.
Yeah. So
know?
like, and like when we were making our wheel, right? There was like a lot of like public making an ass of ourselves.
Yes.
And then I saw that video and I was like, I don't know about making an ass of myself in public.
Yeah.
I think I'm funny
because
enough
that might
without
be
that.
you.
Yeah, we could end up
Yeah.
getting stabbed. Just you know, cause
Around
of
here,
having-
people don't do that because the second that dude would have pulled out a knife, I would have pulled out my gun and killed him.
That's true. Are you
Yeah, that's
allowed
what
to?
you got to worry. That's where you got to worry about around here. Is like knowing the fact that somebody most likely has a gun keeps you from doing a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah, no, I would imagine. Yeah.
And you can't take a gun into a bar in Kansas. So then people are more likely to hit you because they know you don't have a gun. But out in public, you're not gonna fuck with somebody out in public because they're most likely carrying.
Well, okay, so you can't take it. Where else can you not? You can't actually, like, it's a law. You can't take a gun into a bar, or is it like a moral code amongst men?
If you're intoxicated, okay. So the statute in Kansas says that as long as you can safely operate a firearm, then and like if you shoot somebody, then it's okay. So like you could be drunk enough to get a DUI, but if you shoot somebody, the law is written so vaguely that you're still within your rights to shoot somebody, even though you're drunk. Jesus. But it is not a good idea on the civil side to be drinking and carrying a firearm because it's really easy to prove in a court of law. Like you were drunk, and so you might have preemptively pulled your gun when you didn't have to, and all this shit. You know what I mean? But the statute is written that like you can basically, as long as you're not like falling down drunk and you shoot somebody or handle a firearm, then you're not going to get charged, or you're within the statute. You still might get charged under some other stuff, but that specific statute.
Okay, hear me out. There's 10 people outside. It's not a bar, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like a gathering, like, maybe everybody's trying to catch a pig or something. I don't know why you guys gather. And, there's 10 people together. An argument ensues. Everybody pulls out a gun and kills each other, but one guy survives it.
Yeah.
What do the cops do with that guy?
It's probably in self-defense as long as you weren't the aggressor.
Yeah, but
if you didn't pull your gun first, you're fine.
How are they going to know that shit? Everybody else is dead. It's like, isn't it kind of just like, he won. He might have been the one to pull his gun first.
Yes. There's no way to tell.
You guys
and the prosecuting attorney is probably not going to come after you.
That's the most just like hands off, like shake,
Because how else are you going to?
Yeah,
how else are you going to prove it if you're the only guy that's left?
Yeah.
All you have to say is I didn't pull my gun first.
Yeah, but then like,
and if you can, it's different. If your gun, if like your bullets fired from your gun, or in every other single guy, you're probably getting tried for murder. If everyone has a gun or a bullet in them from somebody else, then it backs up your story that I didn't pull my gun first. I survived the shooting where everyone was shooting each other.
It was a shred fest, and I walked out of it. Like,
yes, I was faster on the draw. Like if if two guys got a bullet from your gun in them, and everyone else has got a bullet from somebody else's gun in them, you're fine.
God damn, dude, Kansas is awesome.
Because that shows that like you killed two guys, but everyone else was also shooting at each other.
Yeah. God, so you're
good to go.
You guys are just like allowed to kill each other out there for shit.
Yeah,
why?
I mean, but nobody
I think
does.
It's kind of awesome. Oh, okay. I think because it's on the line.
Well, no, because
you won't act
we're
if
like,
it's on the line, right?
Well, that and you're like law-abiding citizens, and generally speaking, like the Midwest is known for being nice. That's because like that's part of the culture is to be nice, not an asshole.
Yeah.
So you see people as people instead of just like hating. Like if you live in the city, you deal with people all the time, and you deal with crazy people, so everyone's always pissed off. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you'll fucking kill a dude because you don't give a shit about him. But around here, you kill somebody, you most likely know somebody that knows them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's very true. That's very
and
true.
you have a fear, the fear of God in you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So okay, that's like almost like a fucking science experiment.
Well, so I mean, it's society that keeps like that's why like gun control and shit like that. Without getting too far into it, everyone out here has a gun, but we have really low gun violence.
Yeah.
A, because you care about your neighbor, and B, if somebody else is strapped, you're strapped too. So you're not gonna. You pull out a gun to shoot somebody in Walmart, and you're probably getting 5 drawn on you.
Hell yeah, dude!
So unless you got a death wish, you ain't pulling out your gun.
I just
I
like to just I always like to take it to the extremes, and I like that idea of just like, like it's like like an old fucking Western cartoon, where something pops off and everybody shoots at each other.
Yeah,
and only one guy makes it, and then the judge is just like, well. Good job. You survived.
You went through enough. That was enough punishment for you.
You know what? I got a barn. You pick 2 pieces of livestock, and we'll add them to your land. That's prime livestock.
Yeah.
And the finest. Everybody knows I have the finest cows in all of Kansas.
That's Angus. It ain't no fucking Kobayashi shit.
Holy shit. Well, fuck, man. We're already at the end of this. I guess
Damn.
we'll leave the end of well, I was going to say we're not going to put like the trailer again. That'd be crazy. Go listen to City Bumpkins, everybody like that. At City Bumpkins Podcast. Google it. Give it a 5-star rating. Subscribe to it. You can fucking, you know what you could do? You could leave a comment and say it sucks 1,000 dicks. As long as it pushes up in the algorithm, it really doesn't matter. Give it 5 stars.
And then say that we suck ass.
Yeah, give it 5 stars and then just talk shit. And if you talk shit hard enough, I'll read it on here or we'll read it on there. That'd be funny. Yeah. Talk shit hard. Give us 5 stars though.
Yeah, roast us in the fucking review, but give us 5 stars. Yeah,
that would be fun as fuck. Let's get that moving. Because City Bumpkins, there was a couple other shows, but we're slowly just pushing them out of the way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They're slowly just starting to not exist anymore.
The thing that I really like too is that like posting the episode on Facebook and YouTube, even without the video, and so that means like people, you click on it and it's just the episode artwork, so you're not even seeing the actual like us talking. So there's nothing really to keep you there, but there's people that are listening to it when it's just the cover art. And they're still commenting and sharing on that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people are just listening to what we're saying and still commenting without video. So once they see us talking and shit, it'll be even more.
Yeah. Plus now we have these nice backgrounds, bro. We're looking professional.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's looking dope as fuck.
All right. Well, people, thank you, Cody. We always love having you on. Go on.
Yes. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thomas, always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week, folks.
Later.